2, 1. Hello, Facebook. I'm going to count on Holly here to tell me that she can actually hear me.
I can hear you.
I already need water. I'm already burping. Clearly, I need a nutritionist.
I'll take a sip of my tea then.
Thanks. I'll tell you what I ate for dinner, and then you'll know why I'm burping. But let me just say hello to Facebook. This is my attempt to learn. This is really weird, actually, because I've got headphones on, so I can hear you, but I can't hear myself through them. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, 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 hello. No, it still doesn't work. I turned up my headphones. Wait, I'm going to do one more thing. Don't go anywhere. I'm not going to go anywhere.
I won't go
Okay,
anywhere.
I'm just switching headphones here. I'm going to plug these in. Okay.
I feel like I need to go onto my Facebook and share this as it's happening.
Yeah, this didn't help at all. Now I can't hear anything in my headphones, including myself. You should. I wonder how you can share this on your Facebook.
Oh, I'm going to make magic happen. Oh, you wait.
Okay,
You
so
watch.
we've got, hi, David Kessler. We've also got Brigetti Limbanda, who I think is in South Africa, and I think she sort of works with the app. I was watching her videos explaining how the apps work, and she's got a lovely South African accent. So maybe she can comment if we're trying to figure things out here. So yeah, so Brigetti, I noticed that when I use headphones, I can hear her, but I can't hear myself talk. Is that normal? Maybe it's because I'm using a fancy mic here. So I'll take these off because these are completely useless. They're just like earmuffs. And I'll put these back in, and I'll plug these in. And now I can hear Holly through my headphones, but I can't hear myself, so it's kind of weird. I'm just I'm dampening my own voice. So the thing is, everybody, I'm trying to figure out this Be Live app because I want to be able to interview celebrities and eventually, have my own talk show. Actually, probably it would start with talk show and then celebrities, whatever. So Holly's my guinea pig here. I posted on Facebook saying, does anybody want to let me interview them? And she said yes. But she's an entrepreneur herself, so I'm sure this will be useful for her to figure out how to use this app. And maybe so I can see the comments. I guess you can't see the comments on the screen there.
Well, I'm sharing it now, so I don't know what happens. Hang on, I can't see anything.
How did you share it?
I went onto your Facebook and I'm clicking the share button, and now I'm writing something and then I'm going to share it. But there's a delay in it from what I see with you to what I see on the screen.
Yeah. I did read that. I saw in one of their videos they said there is a delay because it takes a while to go to Facebook, whatever. So Brigetti just commented. I'm going to click here so we can see her comment. Can you see that on the screen?
Oh, I see it.
Oh yeah, so I can click show her comment. It says be sure not to have Facebook open at the same time, only manage the live through the projection. So let me close Facebook here. Let me see if that makes a difference. Hello? Hello? No, I still can't hear myself through my headphones. I'll close my Gmail anyways, just in case that helps. Yeah, so that's the one annoying thing here, because these headphones just make it like if I was in a recording studio doing my voice acting, I would be like, can you turn this up? Because I can't hear my own voice. I cannot tell how loud I am. All right.
You're at a good range, I'd say. You're probably louder than I am. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. This is my fancy voice acting mic that I use. I could just be using the internal one on the laptop or a headphone, like the little earbuds, but I'm trying to be all fancy here.
You could be ghetto like me and just use your iPhone. La la.
No, well, that's one of the catches. Because I'm initiating this, I'm like the host. You have to be on a laptop to host this. Only the guests can use a phone. Yeah, so I can't just go out in the woods and with my phone and do that. Well, I guess unless I had my laptop. So Marcia says, or maybe it's Marcia, I never know. As an observer, we got a line that lets us share. So that's good. This will be shared across the world, and people will never watch me again. Melanie Briere says, hello over there. I wonder if people start watching it on your Facebook, would that mean that we'll see their comments? I guess so. Tammy Ross says hello. David Kessler says Costa Rica forever. I met him on my Costa Rica trip.
Amazing.
Exactly a year ago. It was a Jewish singles trip, and I just met a guy. So that tells you how that trip went. But he is very good looking, so I'm honored. He's got like really nice hair. And okay, so we've got our comments. Brigetti says, before you put yourself into the show, check that you have selected the correct mic. I did check that, Brigetti. I checked in my settings and it says the input was this. So I think that's what's working. Because like here, I'm going to click the mic, Brigetti and Holly. You tell me, can you hear this? Is that as if? Yeah, so that's like clearly this mic is the input. Regardless some mic is working and I'm not hearing anything through my headphones, which is plugged into my laptop. So that's what's did I swear? We lost Holly. What did I do? Well, I was getting bored of her anyways. Thank you, Jason. I do need to lose 20 pounds, but I appreciate your... it froze. Oh, God! What am I going to do? Check the output device on your computer. All right. Hopefully Holly comes back. Can anybody still hear me? Yeah, I know. I don't see Holly anymore. Holly's gone. I was wondering if I should get a long cord and drag my modem across the apartment and plug it in case the Wi-Fi is the problem, but I don't know. I don't know if the Wi-Fi is the issue. It's a pretty strong signal. Here, I'll go onto my phone and tell Heather, Heather's the, somebody just messaged me on Tinder named Heather. I want to go to talk to Holly and just tell her, we froze, period. You can click on the same link as before to get back in, period. That's my voice typing. All right, so take off your shirt, says Mila. You know what? I did that in a bar. Well, it was like 20 years ago. The DJ said, take off your shirt, and then I was doing a show, and I was in good shape at the time, so I was happy to do it. Nobody wants to see that now. I don't know if anybody would ever want to see it. Like, even if I got in really good shape, does anybody want to see a man in his 40s topless? At some point, is it just not? I mean, Daniel Craig I would look at, but is even that people ew? I guess it depends on how old you are. Mila's obviously old enough to be fine with it. And then we have Maria Retania from Costa Rica. Okay, now I'm here, but now Holly's gone again. So Holly was back for a second, but then I disappeared. Thank you all for staying with us on this as we try to figure this out. I don't want to pay for this app until I've figured out if it actually works. And I certainly don't want to ask Jennifer Lawrence to be interviewed by me if this is going to happen. So let's see. It froze again. Yes, it did. Mila says it will resume in a moment. I don't know how Mila knows that, but or maybe it says that.
Yeah.
Melanie says the dad bot is in.
I'm back.
Hi, Holly. Okay, so when you came back for a second, whoa. Now I'm getting.
Oh God.
Wait a minute. I'm getting major. You came back for a second.
Hang on. Wait.
Whoa. I'm getting this major circular feedback now. I don't know if it's coming through you or me, because why can I hear you through my headphones and not myself? Oh, this is like the Science Center has a thing where you can hear your own voice but slightly delayed, and then it makes it impossible to talk. Okay, Becky likes the dad bod, I guess. Nobody wants to see my dad. I'm not even a dad. I don't have an excuse to be fat. I literally do nothing all day. I could be And I've even started running an hour a day, and I'm getting fatter. Maybe my
You know,
body's like, "Ooh, you're running. Well, we
because you
better."
need to balance your hormones. You need to come and see me, and we need to boost your
Oh,
testosterone.
right. That's why I
Because
was talking to you because you're a nutritionist. All right. So people can see
I'm
us. Uh, Kessler's just being dirty. Okay, and the girls want me to take my shirt off.
shirt
All right.
off. Take it off.
Um,
If I can be on here with no bra on in a white shirt, you can be shirtless.
Here, let's make this. How do I hide this comment? I want to make this comment disappear. Where's Brigitta? Brigitta can produce a test show for me. That would be good. Kessler says he's hearing echoing. Maybe the echoing's gone now. But yeah, so Brigitta, I want Brigitta to produce a test show, whatever that means. My wife just joined. Show her. How did this become a thing where just everybody wants me to take my shirt off? Now there is a word. Not that I know this. Friends have told me. That's a lie because I have no friends. But there's a website where people go on webcam, and then it's like a sex website, and then you tip them, and then you get money that way. So that's my instinct here is to be like, you got to pay for it. Why would I be giving away? But maybe you start building the fans, you get them hooked. Like the first bit is like it's like selling drugs, and then once they're hooked, then it's like, okay, send me $10 a month like Netflix, and I'll sit naked for you. Oh Jesus. Okay, so Jason McCrae's wife is here, wanting to see me topless, even though she doesn't know that's what she wants to see.
Hey, Carrie's here. What's up, Carrie?
Maria, you had your chance. So you know Carrie?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you're all in Ottawa. So yeah, so now we're mixing worlds. Jason McCrae, I didn't go to high school with him, but I went to his house parties or something. He was like friends with my friends. So this is like we got the Ottawa contingent now.
That's awesome.
I wonder if this is enough to just be chatting like this. Is this a talk show? I guess it kind of is. I mean, the future ones will be more interesting. Sandy says, keep it on.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sandy. Bridget says, I can start a show for you. Can have 3 people on screen. Do we want that to do it? Maybe we should do that. Although, how does that help me learn how to do this? That would be, Brigetti already wants to do a threesome. People said I was too old to have a threesome. Like, I had a couple opportunities like 10, 15 years ago, and people are saying, no, you blew those, and really the only chance to do it is in college. Now you're too old. But I think, no, I think even older people especially, are more kinky and perverted now.
Well, isn't that just called swinging, and then you add an extra?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
So
know.
you can see how good I'm. You seem to know a lot about that.
Listen, I went from being straight to being gay, so
Oh,
I'm learning all that. Oh, yeah, I did.
Jesus Christ, we need to hang out more. And by
Right?
more, I mean we've never met. Okay, so Brigetti says, I won't appear on screen with the two of you and I produce in the background. See, that would be perfect. That's like when I actually hosted on talk radio. Like there's a producer who does all this crap and you sort of concentrate on talking to people. USA in the house. Do we know Kristen? Kristen Rapp? That's a good name.
That's a great name.
Brigetti says no. She's probably referring to the threesome discussion. Deb Rotman says, I think it's safe to say the overall consensus that you need to take your shirt off. So yeah, the polls are in. Let's just figure this. No, guys, I'm really fat, honestly.
I kind of feel like this is the first time I've ever been on anything like this where it was not me who was asked to take their shirt off, but rather the host. And I feel like being a man and the host, and like you should be flattered right now. I think that's like kudos for you.
I am flattered. I'm just
get naked.
I'm just more frustrated because I don't look good right now. I wouldn't even want to look at myself. But I do, if people look at my Instagram story where I vlog all day and I'm always sitting shirtless. You know what my favorite body type of myself is? My traps. Like I don't like anything down here, but just because sometimes I do shrugs and then I do the little things like this, like one set a day or whatever, but it seems to be working to give me like a bit of a thing. So that's the part of my body that I feel is closest to Daniel Craig. I feel like, okay, I'm kind of James Bond. But then if you look sort of below here, it's like no good. So I could get topless or I could just get a very wide scooped shirt and then I would look. Yeah, Sandy doesn't know what she walked in on. You guys are too funny, says Brigetti. So we do play well in South Africa. I was in South Africa once. McCrae said, I guess people can read the comments themselves. They don't need me to read them. 40 is the new 30. You know. That's what I like.
But he does it anyway. Right? Tell me that. I need to know more of that. I turned 40 in December, so yes.
Oh, really? We're going to have to...
Can I do it?
Yeah?
Let's do a dirty 30. If 40 is the new 30, let's do a dirty 30.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but you'll be shirtless, apparently.
Have you heard of
You're,
Oasis?
what is that?
This is like a sex club in Toronto. It's like a big house, and there's like people just have sex. There's like a dungeon upstairs. Guys can't go up alone. You have to have a girl to go up to the dungeon. But there's a pool in the back, and there's a hot tub in the basement, and there's a little bar, and then people can just get naked or not get naked. I went a couple of times. I went as part of this radio show. They sent me to be part of a kissing booth, and somebody handcuffed me to the kissing booth.
You lost me at all of the pools and like human bodily fluids, but then you got me back at handcuffs. So
yeah, you might want to stay on the lawn chairs. Maddie says you're killing it. I'm killing something. Oh yeah, so Brigetti still wants
Maddie,
to.
what's up, Maddie? It's my peeps.
Oh, these are your peeps. I'm like, I don't know who Maddie is, but I didn't want to insult him. Like, maybe I met Maddie on Tinder. Is Maddie a guy?
Maddie's a guy. He's the guy that
doesn't rule him
supplies
out.
me all of my like chaga mushrooms and all of that. He's my mushroom guy. That sounded so bad.
Are those
but
legal?
Totally legal. He has a chaga mushroom farm.
So those
He
are healthy
harvests them.
mushrooms. Although I guess mushrooms
Yeah.
and the mushrooms you take as drugs, they're kind of the same thing. They're just mushrooms, right? You just like, if you put a regular mushroom in your eyeball or something, do you get stoned? How does that work?
I would say if possibly in like the inner corner of your eye or something. Didn't they used to put like acid or something in there back in the 60s? I don't know.
Yeah, like you're supposed to lift your eyelid and then drop something in there. It just sounds not worth the trouble. I'm just going to put this up. I'm going to put Deb's comment up. I think you're freaking adorable. I hope she's talking about me. Actually, she's probably talking about you. It doesn't matter. So Maria is a girl I met in Costa Rica, and she says Holly can help you building that shape. I'm saying it in her accent. Holly can help you building that shape. She's very sexy.
I like it.
Sandy says, are you looking for a girlfriend again? No, I never was, honestly. Like, don't tell that to my previous girlfriends. But I think I've decided that I'm a lone wolf. I'm destined to be. Mila says, guests go to Oasis. Kessler says Justin Bieber hangs at Oasis. Kessler lives in DC. He does not know that Justin Bieber hangs at Oasis, and he also.
So it'd kind of be like a lesbian club.
Because Justin Bieber's a lesbian?
Well.
What?
There's a lot of Bieber lookalikes at the lesbian clubs. The female.
Oh yeah, Bieber does look like a lesbian. He looks like a lesbian, and girls look like Bieber. Actually, no, wait, there is this girl. Yeah, no, I know a girl who is a clone of him. She's like a CBC editor and stuff. We had coffee. She teaches at Camp Tech, like how to do coding, and she's in a rock band like her and this other girl. And yeah, her pictures, like she's got the same tattoos, the same haircut. Yep. It's pretty crazy. So Deb says they have swingers clubs in Maryland, so we can do a field trip. We can do a broadcast from Maryland, like we can go on the road, like those morning shows where they broadcast from somewhere else.
Hanging out at swingers clubs. So what do you do, Holly? A little bit of functional medicine and some swingers clubs because we like to balance it, you know?
Yeah. Maybe I did. We live tweeted from the Oasis Swingers Club. I went with the producer from the radio show, and she was tweeting, look, Josh is handcuffed to a thing now. And actually, the host, when they saw the picture, they were like, Josh, your back looks really good. Like, they were impressed with my back, too. So it is my traps that are doing well. Miley and Justin look alike. This is what Carrie says. So in the news today, do I have it? Yes, strangely enough, I do have it beside me. Celeb Nude Hack 2.0, Miley Cyrus is caught naked or something. They've hacked. So I haven't read the full article yet. I don't know what the deal is. I did Google it, and it seems there's a forum. I'll just hang it out. It doesn't matter, guys. You now know I'm a sicko. I looked it up, and there's a forum where people discuss these things. They're called the Fappenings. You know what? I was thinking originally I'm going to keep it very clean because we want this to be like my audition for CBC or Disney or something. But screw it. Let's. I mean, it's not going to be as dirty as Umble and Fred show, but let's get to the point here. The Fappening is what they call these things. So this is the Fappening 2, and all the Fappening fans seem to be very confused. They're like, is it true? Like, I haven't seen these Miley photos. None of them seem to know where these leaked photos are. So I don't know how this scoop came about, but even the perverts on the internet don't know where these pictures are. And let's look at these people too. Miley Cyrus, sure, but I feel like we must have seen her naked before. Like, how could we have not? First of all. Second of all, Kristen Stewart, I just saw her naked at a movie last year. so that's not a scoop. Lindsey Vonn, I don't know who that is. And then Tiger Woods, does anybody want to see
Ugh,
that?
no,
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 exactly. Not even
no.
when he was in shape, but that's worse than me right now, I think. Like that would be he probably leaked them himself. In fact, everybody on this list probably leaked them and they're saying,
Oh.
Hey, we got hacked. Who wants to see our photos?" And everybody's like, "No, that's fine." They're like, No, we got hacked. Put it on the paper." And we're like, "No, honestly, we don't need to see it. That's cool." So that's too bad for those guys. Maybe I'll leak my own photos and then that'll make news. I can't just give it away on this talk show. You'll have to, somebody hack me. My password is Josh. Oops, did I say that out loud? I hope nobody's hacking me right now.
That's amazing.
Swingers Road Trip. That, yeah, ever see the movie Swingers? That was a road trip movie. Anyways, okay, so yeah, what happened to Brigetti? She likes that I got my logo. Yeah, so okay. What is Melanie talking about garage door? You never heard of the garage doors being half open after 11 in the suburbs? Oh, is that the swingers thing?
Oh, it's big in Barrhaven. I moved out of Barrhaven. It was scary. There's a lot of swingers there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's where I met Jason McRae. I used to go to his house parties. I used to cross because I lived at Greenbank and Knoxdale. So I'd borrow my parents' car and drive through the cornfields and go to Barrhaven. And then I'd meet up with my friend Dwayne and we'd walk around going, "Where's the parties? McRae said there's a party." That was actually what we used to do. We used to walk around in the streets and just yell, "McRae!" because we were so angry we couldn't find him. He promised us a party. We've gone all the way to Barrhaven and there was nothing. But now there's swingers. So like I'm just 20 years too early, I guess. I got to move back to Barrhaven. I never lived there. Yeah,
a lot. There's a lot of it.
I guess there's nothing else to do there. Just sort of swing.
No. Yeah, this cow tip.
And we had a cow. We had a concrete cow in our lawn that people stole, and then they at first somebody put it in the ravine behind our house, and then we put it back on the front lawn, and then it was stolen, and it was in the strawberry board and soccer field, and I had to gather my friends. We went to get it. It was in the newspaper. Yeah, Carrie says my husband at all the parties. Dwayne ran around nude when drunk. That's right. He did. He kind of looked like Tiger Woods. Is Dwayne still alive? I feel like if anybody was going to sort of die prematurely, it would have been him. McRae says he's still in Barrhaven. And Carrie says we're not swingers. She just needed to get that out there. But I didn't ask if she was a swinger. So that's kind of like Trump saying, I didn't leak anything to the Russians. Well,
I
didn't ask
inhale.
you leaking anything. Yeah, exactly. It's like she's sort of offering up it's clearly she's guilty. But that's cool. We're not judging. We just want to join in. Okay, so Bridgie said, Brigetti, let me ask you this, because I'm using the standard payment plan right now, and it said you can share your screen. Is there a way I can share, like if I have a picture on my screen I want to show, is there a way I can share that? And I also want to address, if you can see right here, there's my logo. I just grabbed, that's an old logo I drew. It's on my website. JoshRackles.today. You don't see it? Oh, well, yeah, you don't see it, but everybody else can see it, I'll bet.
No, because I'm looking. Okay, so I'm looking on my computer because I have both going right now, and I'm looking, and I can see like in the corner.
You see it on my forehead?
R. There's like an R. That's it. So like
R.
There's an R touching. It looks like an R touching your forehead. There's an R touching your forehead.
Wow.
Hang on. Can I make this bigger? Let's see what happens if I make it bigger.
Yeah, because it should be a picture of my bald head, like it's a doodle, and I'm holding a sign saying JoshRackles.today is my kind of unofficial logo.
I see it. Oh, I mean, I had to make you big. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's all big now.
You can make me big anytime, baby.
I don't go that way, though.
Are you really a lesbian now?
Yeah, man. It's been like a year I've been with my girl.
I just saw, because there was this girl I met on Tinder like a couple of years ago, and then I just saw on Facebook today that she's marrying a girl. I'm like, oh, God. Actually, I never met her. She lived in Calgary. But see, guys can't really do that. You can't just say, you know what? I've had enough with chicks. I'm going gay. Like, you're kind of are, you aren't. But girls are just like, yeah, guys are jerks. I've decided to be a lesbian. I would love that.
I was kind of a lesbian all along, and I just was like, I'll procreate with a boy and have some children, and
yeah.
He's a dick, so I'll move on to the next one. And he's a dick, and they weren't dicks; they had dicks. That was the problem.
That is a problem, I guess. I mean, do you enjoy dicks?
Happy, and I'm clearly not.
Yeah. Because I wonder about guys,
Mm.
like gay guys. Like if you like dicks, yeah, okay. But if you sometimes they have to force themselves to have sex with a woman. Like, doesn't it feel good? Like your penis is still in a thing that feels good, right? Or are you just grossed out? Like I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't, for me, like it didn't, there's that precursor. Like women are very like mental where we have to like, you have to turn our brains on to get us into it.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
guys are
yeah.
all like, tits! And
Yeah,
then,
exactly. It's a
done.
hole in the
So
wall. Doesn't really matter.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
That's exactly it. So I had a lot of tequila and that helped the situation. Yeah, I don't need tequila anymore.
Oh,
So, but my girl's
for
hot.
women, you mean? Oh, you got a hot girl?
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
she's hot.
We'll have to do like a three-way call, or maybe she'll just be with you. Um, I have another question for Bajetti. How can I make, like, I've posted these comments. Oh, hide current comment. Never mind. That addresses that question. Let me write an on screen update. Um, Holly. Let me write. Let's see if this shows up. Huh. Can you see that?
Holly has gone. Let's see.
Okay, that was just a reading test.
I
That's
can
good.
see it.
Okay.
Oh,
It was a reading test. I'm
it's
just
like
making sure.
right across the screen for everyone to see. It's big and it's
Okay.
amazing.
All right, let's hide
Yay.
that.
It's like a coming out party. I like
Holly's
it.
dick is hot. Now we're gonna get like lots of views, and we're gonna go viral on YouTube. Of course, I won't be able to monetize this because we've mentioned dirty things. Um, cool. Can see it, Josh. Hey, just joined. All right, thanks, Blank Scene. There's all these people who sort of are in my Facebook world, like that they comment a lot, but I don't know who they are. I've never met them, and their photos, like their profile photos, isn't a photo of themselves. It's just like a creepy photo of an airplane or something. So I never know even who they are. Like, and I'm a visual person, so I try to remember who they are by their face, but I'll never know who Jeremy Blankstein is. Like, I don't know if it's a real person. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out when people have a photo that's not them?
With the amount of people that are on my Facebook, even if it was them and I do know them, half the time I'm like, who the fuck is that? Oh, you changed your name. So I kind of recognize the photo, but it
Oh,
doesn't
I
go with the name. And I'm
hate
like, I don't
that.
know who you are.
I hate
Yeah.
that. I was just having a discussion with some girl. What does she want? She messaged me like last week saying, "Can you tell me how to get into voice acting?" I'm like, "Well, I'm going to write a book about it, and you can read that." And I said, "Well, maybe I'll give you a discount. We meet for coffee." And she's like, "Oh," or something. And she's like, "Well, just don't ghost me after 3 dates." Oh, I said she could have the J date discount. And then I looked like today, and like she's got a whole new name. Like her name is Kylie Smith or something. I'm like, that's not even. And I can't even remember what her old name was, but I know that's not her new name. And I'm like, I don't want to have to spend a lot of brain power trying to remember who you are. Like I don't owe you that. Like, so I just try to just mentally write off people like that. Like I knew this girl who refused to be on Facebook for some reason. I'm like, I'm not going to think of you, just email you a particular invite to this event if I've got a Facebook event. Like you've chosen to divide yourself from the rest of the world. Blankstein wants to meet. I'm real, but you're not a woman. No, I guess I can have guy friends too, but I don't really care about guys that much. I have tons of photos of myself. Oh, that's getting creepy. What about people that take pics of pets, use them? Yes, that's weird. Pictures of your baby are weird. I don't want to see pictures of your baby as your profile photo. You're not a baby. Deb is a wolf. Yeah, see, I don't know who the hell Deb is. Even my friend Donna, who I met a few years ago in Chicago, and she helps me with my website, and I chat with her all the time, but she never goes on webcam. I can only hear her voice. And her picture is just a globe, so I don't even know what she looks like. And I thought I knew her. I was like, the other day I was saying, so I've met you. We went out at a bar in Chicago, right? She said, no, I wasn't even in Chicago. I just saw you in the Facebook group or something and so I'd never even met this woman. I'm so creeped. Anyways.
That happened to me. I had one of my practitioners who I had hired, and she's in Toronto, and I have a few practitioners in Toronto that work underneath me. Not literally, figuratively. Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Lesbian
And I
sex stuff. I know how it works.
right, exactly. No, I'm a one woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hot.
So, that's hot. So yeah, I met up with her and she's like, okay, we'll meet up for coffee. And I met her and I was like, you are not what I thought. She's not on my Facebook. I've never met her in person. Her voice was this like cutesy, itsy, bitsy, tiny little thing. And she comes in and she's this like jacked, gigantic. I'm like, wow, you are not what I thought you would be. And the accent was a totally different accent in person. I was like, are you fucking with me right now? Let me see your ID. I don't think you're you. It was great.
What was her accent?
Um, Apparently not British,
But she sounded British,
but
but she looked not British.
Jamaican.
She sounded
I don't know.
Jamaican, or she
She
looked
sounded
Jamaican and sounded British.
she looked Jamaican, she sounded Jamaican, but on the phone she sounded British. But in person she was Jamaican.
So on the phone, she's like, "Hello, this is Cindy. I'm looking forward to meeting you." And then she shows up. She's like, "Hey, man, what's going on, man? Where's the mushrooms, man?" Like that.
It was like it
Was
was
that
almost
racist?
like she was like, if, I don't know, probably it's 2017, everything is not politically correct. I don't give a flying fuck anymore.
Okay.
Like, sorry guys, that was not politically correct. Welcome to
No, I know.
me.
No, we're gonna get
Um
boycotted by Antifa. That's fine.
oh yeah, yeah, what is that? I don't even somebody that was on Facebook today and I was like, what is that? I don't understand.
It stands for anti-fascist, but basically they're a bunch of goons, and I'm gonna sound like Trump now. Just like guys who are looking for a fight. They show up to any event or any conservative speaker is going to talk, and they wear helmets and they come with baseball bats and they're just looking to beat people up. But because they're
Beautiful.
fighting the fascists, they believe they're morally superior, so it's okay to just sort of beat anybody up and instigate violence. So what I've learned, because I used to be I'm still kind of a liberal. I've run for the Green Party. I was working for the NDP when I was younger and stuff, but I realized there's just idiots and I'm sounding like Trump again, on both sides. Like the extremes of both sides are just jerks who want an enemy and think the opposite side is completely wrong, completely evil, and there's no middle ground, and they're just looking for fights. So Trump wasn't wrong about that kind of thing. And I'm
I'm
Jewish.
sorry,
So
did you, the fact that you said Trump wasn't wrong in the same sentence probably just like lost us 5,000 followers.
oh yeah, I know. I mean, especially
I
my
get
friend.
you.
I remember I liked his page like when he was running, just because I was curious to see what, if you have $1 billion, what do you do on social media? I wanted to get famous like him too. And people have all these apps that show you if any friends of theirs like Trump. And so I was getting all these messages saying, "Josh, I can't believe you like Trump, and what's wrong with you? And you got to unlike Trump." And I'm like, okay, guys, leave me alone. I'll take my shirt off if you want. Sonia Sun, do you know who that is? She sounds hot. She like a sunshine girl.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's super hot. She's
God,
adorable.
because I
She's
remember,
super cute.
is she one of your friends? Because you were
Hey,
posting a while
Sonia.
ago. All your friends were commenting. You had all these lesbian friends who don't like wearing bras. Was that the discussion?
I don't know. I don't remember. Possibly, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think she
just
plays for
some.
my team. I think she's on the straight side
Oh, I'm not talking
of
about
the
her in
board.
particular,
Oh,
but I just.
she's on the hot side though. She's definitely a cutie. So we're
All
good.
right.
I don't remember. That's possible. I
Yeah, it was a couple
probably
months ago,
talked
and all
about.
your friends were like, "Oh yeah, hey," and I was like, "Hey, let's have a threesome. Let's all hang out as girls or something." Uh, it's funny that would burn into my memory, and you sort of just don't care. Um, let's see. So you can see the times. This is like from 22:13. What is that? 10:13 o'clock. Yeah. So that
Yes.
was 4 minutes ago. Deb, I've never met. Carrie's LOLing, but she's not a swinger. Um, what do we got here? Thanks for the reminder. Update my photo. Oh, look, we have a real Sandy Lee now. What was her? Was she one of the people with like this weird nothing photo? I don't even
I
know.
don't. I
I
don't
know.
know.
Who was the one with the airplane? That might have been Sandy
That
that I
was
was.
the
Oh no, that's
that was the
Blankstein
dude.
has an airplane. Oh, and Debbie has the
Yeah.
wolf. Yeah, so I don't know what. Oh, but Sandy's updated her photo. That's good. I should update mine. Hi guys, thank you. Oh, we're turning her on. This is fantastic. Would you, now that you've got like a lesbian lover and you're like a one woman, so you wouldn't bring a guy like say a bald Jewish guy into your relationship like for one night of unbridled passion, like even if you had tequila and stuff. Just like I'm just
I
explaining.
kind of. I kind of vomited in my mouth just a little bit there. Let me just have a sip of tea. We'll just
Okay.
get rid of that.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Let's
no,
cleanse our palates.
not a chance in hell. Literally, like and that's the funny thing is that for me, when you switch teams, and she's always been on that team, immediately people start to get these images of like, you strap-ons and dildos, and I'm like, it's not about that at
No.
all. We don't
No.
need to own any of those things. I mean, last time I checked, I had hands and a mouth, good to go. I mean, I come fully equipped. So it confuses people because they're like, so do you need a guy? Well, if I'm a lesbian, I like a vagina. So I'm going to be okay with just that. And I don't need the D. If I needed the D, I wouldn't be a lesbian.
Yeah. Sorry, you lost vagina. I sort of blanked out. There was this video of this lesbian. Here, I just want to try a thing. I want to see, and maybe Brigitte can help me with this. One of these buttons will make you go big. Let's see. Okay, so you're not going to see anything different, but now people can only see you, and I'm gone. And now this one is just I'm a tiny me in the corner, which probably.
Oh God, I am big. Look at me. There's a lot of me.
Yeah, so that's probably better.
I'm moving
nobody
around.
Wants to me. Yeah, you are moving.
No, I think it's good. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to bring over.
So here you can see there's little, there's like ugly graphics of triangles, brown triangles. But I'll bet if I pay the $500 a year, I can make that my own graphics. Although, whoa, now I'm big. Ooh, look at my muscle. And now it's just me and Holly's gone. Bye, Holly.
It's Holly and Ashley.
What?
Brought her over.
Oh, I got excited. I thought it was a real person. No, that's not.
Just say hi.
That's not something you just did. Like, that's actually sitting there. Why is that happening? Why did that exist?
This is my girlfriend. She's wonderful.
Oh,
she's hot. Hey,
so that's
she's
the big
gone.
twist here. It's not a real. You've got just an inflatable doll. I had one of those in university too.
Oh God.
For my birthday.
I'm being attacked by it. I'm trying to move it over.
Oh
okay,
my goodness.
we're good. All right.
She's cute.
Oh,
she's a cutie.
Oh God, she's aggressive.
Mazel tov.
She's
you like that.
I do. My hairs in my face will just kind of. Oh, there we go. Straight
yeah.
on.
Oh my goodness.
So she's been gone for a month. She went away to ninja camp.
Of course, as lesbians are wont to do. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, you blanked out there. Okay, you're back. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
So the joke was that I got a sex toy blow-up doll, and I got multiple faces, as you can see. Like that's one of the faces.
Who's that?
That's her.
Oh, is that?
That's Ashley. That's Ashley. So.
Oh, I thought it was the girl from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
No, it's actually her face.
Has she ever been told she looks like her?
She gets told she looks like Ellen a lot.
Put her up again. Let's check her out.
Okay.
Maybe Ellen crossed with My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Well, she's Portuguese.
Yeah. All right. Wouldn't that be sad to be like have a hit movie and nobody still remember your name? You're just like, yeah, you're the Big Fat Greek Wedding girl. Like it's been 20 years. What the hell's her name? Anyways.
Whatever. Meh.
Sorry.
So that's my story.
So your girlfriend's hot and she's at ninja camp. So to keep you company while she left, she gave you a sex doll with her face on it?
I bought a sex doll and I put her face on it. And there's other faces. I alternate her face. I have 3 other faces that we alternate. And
whose faces? Do you have like one of mine?
No, it's all hers.
Oh, so like is there like this face? Like is that like the O face?
There is. There's the O face. Oh God, I don't even know what I did with her other faces.
Oh, I think I know what you did with her other faces.
I put them somewhere. I packed them.
Yeah, I know where you put them.
They're in my bedroom.
You sat on them, right?
That's
crunched them up.
I did.
They have your bum print on them.
They do. I broken them. I don't even know what I did with them. That's horrible.
Goodness.
She's gonna come home
be so
and be
sad.
Like,
she's like, "Where's my faces?" Yeah.
Oh, I found them. Okay. Oh. So here's another face. Here we go. You ready for this?
Okay, right. I'm making you big. What do you got? Oh, that is the O face. That's like her orgasm. It's like her orgasm face, right?
And then we have the normal face, the just plain.
Just like, hey, what's up? I'm Ellen.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Today we've got Zac Efron. We're gonna dance.
There you go.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. So I've been bringing her around the city. We've gone for dinner. We have gone to the gym. We've worked out. She's worked out. Like that. Yeah. We've literally gone everywhere together and done everything in this past month that she's been gone. It's been fabulous.
This is like that movie with Ryan Gosling. What was it called? Something in the Real Girl. Lars and the Real Girl. Have you seen that?
No, apparently I'm going to have to.
It's a very good movie. It was filmed in like Peterborough, I think. My friend Alec was in it for 2 seconds.
Oh.
But it made me cry. I saw it in a little tiny rep theater on College Street. And I literally, at the end of it, I was all choked up. And oh, yeah, it's a very good movie. And Ryan, no, he won't be here for TIFF, but everybody else is going to be here. And
really?
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence is going to be here.
Treat your wife?
Yep. So she's dating Darren Aronofsky, who, I don't even know, what movies does he make? Like really weird movies?
I don't
He's
even know
not.
who he is. Who is he? Who is this kid?
Ah, he's a young director. I don't even know. He's an old bald director. What does he do? He directed the movie she's about to be in called Mother, some horror movie. But I think did he do The Fountain? And did he do Happiness? No, who's the Happiness director? Somebody help me out here. Okay, so Sandy says she's going to go to bed. All right, good night, Sandy. We should be in bed as well. And actually, 10
Bye,
p.m. is the
Sandy.
healthiest bedtime to go to bed. So maybe I'll do an hour talk show. We'll pick a better time. Maybe it'll be like 9 to 10 in the future. Maybe it'll be a morning show, 8 to 9. I've never been up that early, but whatever. Pi, Life of Pi? No, Pi. Pi was maybe the very first one. I haven't seen it, but it was like a black and white movie about the number pi. Anyways, he's some weird artsy director, and he just directed Jennifer Lawrence, and he's with her. And so I was discussing this with my friend Teresa on Instagram, and I'm like, you know what? I give it a month. And she's like, no, it looks like they're pretty serious. I'm like, no, she hooks up with everybody she acts with. She just kind of gets a little crushed on the older guy. Like, I've actually heard her in interviews saying that she's in love with Larry David. She's in love with Woody Allen. So she likes those kind of artsy older guys. And I'm like, I am Larry David. I am Woody Allen. I'm just a slightly younger model with like not billions of dollars. But if I can just get rich, I could totally get her. I forget why were we talking about this? I don't know.
Tiff.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Tiff, yeah. Darren Aronofsky. Anyway, so she's my plan. Oh yeah, we were talking about who's going to be a Tiff. Yes, Jennifer Lawrence, future wife. That's how I got set off on that. Jessica Chastain was going to be my other future wife, but she's got some boyfriend too, and I feel like she's more of a commitment woman. She's like a grown up. She's like 40 or something. So she likes this guy, and I'm like, there's no chance I'm going to get her. I already wrote her a song, and she didn't even comment on it. I told her at a Q&A live. I said, I wrote you a song just before this movie screening. She's like, oh, you did? And she never tweeted it back. She never commented. Like, I don't understand these women who don't care about a song being written for them. Like, just say, give it a like or something. Make me feel good. Right? Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Make sure your mic's plugged in or something. Oh my God, she's frozen. She's frozen, guys. Oh my God. Okay, now you're sort of moving. This is bad. This is bad because now I'm just talking to myself. Tanya Pilon Chamberlain says night night. Can you're moving again. Say something.
Good night. Good night, Tanya. Bye, Tanya.
Okay.
That's one of my people.
Is she French?
She's English with me, but that's the English of me.
Do you pronounce her name Pylon then?
I pronounce it Tanya.
Right. All right, it's Pylon Chamberlain or Tanya Pilon Chamberlain. We don't know, but she's in bed anyways.
She's up early.
Yeah, we should do like a good night show every night, because clearly we're putting people to sleep, and people can just sort of take their phones, their laptops to bed, and then they'll start nodding off. Because that's what I was looking for too, something that you could listen to in bed.
Sleep, yeah. Say good night. Screw the melatonin. Just listen to us talk.
Exactly. Because it's also, I want some kind of audio thing, because if you watch videos late at night, the blue light kind of keeps you up and everything. So I never want to go to bed. And then when I do go to bed, I'm watching videos and I can't sleep. But if I could go to bed knowing that there'll be some audio, like this fabulous show that we're doing, then I'd be like, okay, I'll go lie in bed and just close my eyes. And, you know, people won't be able to see me shirtless, but in their mind's eye, they can. And then they could enjoy this, and this could be the nightly show. So here's 3 names for my show. You tell me if these are good names. The Josh Rackless Show.
You need to fix your crackle. You have a crackle.
Like an audio crackle?
Yeah, audio crackle.
Oh. We're going to fix my crack. How's that?
Fix your crack.
That's a crack. Phil McCracken. All right. Am I still crackly?
I feel like it's only when you talk.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
It's like a that was horrible. Don't ever let me do that. Whatever that was.
No, you don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
girls know. But here, I just turned down the volume. Does that make a difference on my? Am I better this way?
Maybe
Josh
is
Rack.
it just me that hears it?
I don't know. Anybody else here crackling? Jeremy Blankstein likes
It's
Josh
weird.
Rack, Josh Today. I also see there's just too many Joshes. I can't just be Josh Today. My other option for a name was Celebrity Josh. I've got celebrityjosh.com. I can be that. I have to decide because, like, if I'm saying I'm on the red carpet and I'm talking to Jennifer Lawrence, what do I want it to be on my little on my microphone? Is it going to say Josh Rackless? Is it going to say Celebrity Josh? Is it going to say? Here's my other name I thought of, 60 Second, but the S in the 60 is a 6, so it's 6IXTY second would be my nickname. It's kind of like a rapper name or whatever, and then I'd be like, hey, I'm just making a 60-second comedy video, and then it's only a minute long. So all my videos are only a minute long. It's a 60-second song, and then it's like a song. And it also, because Toronto is the 6 with a 6, so it kind of ties into that. Is that a good name?
See, I like the Celebrity Josh better, and with that whole like 6 theme, you've got the auto people that are like, because I said the other day, somebody was like, when I came back from my conference this weekend, they're like, oh, welcome back to the 6, and I'm like, no, I left the 6. They're like, oh, I thought you were back in Ottawa. I'm like, yeah, I'm back in Ottawa, but I've left Toronto. And they're like, yeah, so welcome back to the 6. And I'm like, no, the 6 is Toronto, because like the Blue Jays and stuff, and they were like, but the 6 is Ottawa, 613, and I was like, yeah, well, 416.
Oh God. So people don't even know what the name is. Yeah. Because I think I was reading an article about this. Because when I thought of the 60-second name in my head, like 4 a.m, I got up and I Googled it. And I'm like, oh, it's available. So I got the name on Instagram. And then I Googled, how do you actually spell this? And there's a whole article about whether it's a 6 or whatever. And then Drake, originally, he was thinking of calling Toronto the 4, I think, because it's like the 416. And then he also thought the 401. But then the 6 works because there were 6 boroughs that formed Toronto. It's all very confusing. But I'd sound like an idiot, I think, if I come up to like Jennifer Lawrence and I'm like, hey, I'm 60-second. She's like, you're a douchebag. Like, what is, like, I don't know. You really gotta.
I don't like it.
Yeah, all right, so screw that one.
It makes you
Celebrity
sound
Josh.
like you can't last. You're never going to get a girlfriend if your name is 60-second.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Minuteman. My other nickname I was thinking of was Mini Man, which probably is just as bad because I played this little mini Scottish guy in a commercial that I wrote years ago. Josh on the brain. All right. Well, anyways, Brigetti's not hearing crackling, so.
Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's like
maybe it's just crappy headphones. Maybe it's just a
probably their Apple.
Yeah,
it's probably it too.
Josh Delicious, David likes. What did Carrie thinks I'll only last 69 seconds? Oh, she meant 60. Yeah, Carrie's got like, what do you call that? A Freudian slip. I'll bet Jason McRae is going to get some loving tonight. But Deb says Celebrity Josh is the best so far. Okay, so here's and this guy, Saul, who works at a printing company, he likes Celebrity Josh too. He said, we'll make you swag. We'll make you some Celebrity Josh swag. Actually, do I have a picture? No, I think I threw out all my Celebrity Josh cartoons or whatever. But you can imagine what it'll look like. But here's my problem with Celebrity Josh. Because I actually came up shirtless Josh. I actually registered awkwardjosh.com at some point. Kessler likes Minuteman. All right, so I came up with Celebrity Josh. I was doing, somebody at my old job, I was a copywriter, and they asked me to do some videos for Orville Redenbacher where I would try to get celebrities to try the new white, what was it called? Select white popcorn, which is probably racist now, but a few years ago, nobody thought about it. And so they asked me to do my funny little web videos. So I'm like, okay, I need a name. I'll be like the Celebrity Hunter, trying to find celebrities to try this popcorn. And so I looked up the Celebrity Hunter, and that's taken. Celeb Hunter, every variation of that was taken. And then I thought, well, you know what? Crocodile Dundee, he came up with his name because he hunts crocodiles. So he's Crocodile, and then I guess his name was Dundee. I don't know. So I'm like, I'm Celebrity Josh because I hunt celebrities. So that's how I came up with the name. And it was available on YouTube and Twitter, so I became Celebrity Josh there. I've owned those, and I own celebrityjosh.com. But there's this, on Instagram, it's taken, and it's this little, it's got one picture, this little black kid who looks like 10 years old, just a picture of his face, and he posted that one photo in 2014, and he's got like 4 followers. And I keep messaging saying, hey, can I buy your name? And there's no response. So that just drives me crazy. And then there's this kid in India who has the Facebook name Celebrity Josh, and his website is celebrityjosh and apparently Josh, I messaged him, and Josh means something in Indian, like it's kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's obviously some kind of words. If you go to Indian restaurants, there's Rogan Josh and stuff. So it means something, but it doesn't mean my name. So it kind of frustrates me that there's other celebrity Joshes out there, but maybe I should just go with that. But then I'm worried Jennifer Lawrence
I
won't
like
remember
it.
me. She'll be like, oh, celebrity Josh. But then she'll want to look me up on Facebook and she'll be like, what was his name? It was Josh somebody. And then she'll say, oh, maybe it was Josh Gad, or maybe it was Josh Brolin, or Josh Hutcherson. She won't remember, but I'm like, no, it's Josh Rackless. And she'll be like, is anybody? Maybe she'll do like a public video. It'll be like Cinderella. She'll be like broadcasting to the world, like, I met a celebrity Josh at TIFF, and I want to marry him. I want to dump Darren Aronofsky, but I don't know his last name. Does anybody know? And everybody will be like, I don't know. And every Josh will come out of the woodwork. Oh, it was me. And there's so many bald Jewish Joshes. Like, it won't even be. I might even be in the mix. And she'll be like, I don't remember. It was very bright. I just remember they were funny, but you're all funny, and like I won't marry her. So maybe I got to go with Josh Rackless. What do we have? Other names? Josh Andva, Samantha Sloan says be original. Josh Andva. I don't know if that could be my name. Josh Andva. Like you are. Celebrity Josh in the Six. Blankstein. Who the hell is this guy? All right. Anyways, how long have we been broadcasting? Bridgetta, is there a way to see how long this has been going on? Or does it matter? I guess it's called a clock. Just look at a watch or something.
Forever.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we figured out how to use this. I'll message Bridgetta my questions about how to broadcast things on the screen. And what was my other question I wrote down? Oh, no, I figured out how to make the back channel disappear. No, I didn't actually. And then how to, let me just send you a little back channel message. What does this do here? Back channel chat. I'll say, yeah, and I still don't know how to make that disappear. So I'm gonna ask her about that because now it's blocking your screen again. So that's probably a sign that I should just move on. Okay, 51 minutes. That's like having sex 10 times, right? Right? Right.
I guess it depends on which.
All right. Kessler's gone. Thanks, Kessler. When Kessler leaves, the party's over. The Josh Man. Yeah, I wrote a play about this guy Grant years ago who called me Josh Man. It was like a real life play about a real life guy. Josh Reckless. Yeah, I've thought about Rackless. I hate my name. I wish my parents had named me something cool. Like today in the news, when I woke up this morning, I read a news story about how on Mars they have diamond rain. I'm like, oh, diamond rain. That should be my name. And I Googled it, and it's taken. There's a diamond rain on Instagram. And it'd be better if I was like a rapper or.
Isn't that a porn star? Isn't there a porn star, or maybe it's a rapper?
I'm sure it's
Diamond
probably
Rain.
both. It's got to be a porn name. Yeah, so that's
I feel
I
like
don't
it
look like a
is.
Diamond Rain. I want to change my name to Dark Storm. I thought it'd be cool, but there's almost nothing that works with me because I'm just such a loser. Like I'm like a Jerry Seinfeld, or even Woody Allen's not a bad name. But at this point, can I come up with a new name for myself? I won't even know to respond to it. I'll be like, sorry, what? What was my name? Who are you calling to? It's all very sad. Okay, so Bridgetti says, click on the notepad icon to make it appear disappear. Same with the agenda icon. Oh, that worked. Okay, that disappeared. And agenda. So let me click on agenda. Bridgetti, can I plan ahead for your broadcast? Create an agenda to keep track of conversation topics. You can use agenda items as on-screen updates with a click on show. Oh, let me title. Okay. Talk about. Okay, I'm gonna put a title. I'm gonna make the title lesbians, and then I'm gonna make the description. Can Josh join in? And I'm gonna add agenda item. And then, okay, so that's a little point list. And then I'm going to put show. And then it shows up. Oh, wait. Where does it go? Lesbians. So I only see the title, though. I don't see the description. Oh, I see. So the description is just for me, like an internal thing. And then I'll just see the topic. So let's delete that agenda. Okay, good. Okay, so that's good. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, okay. Oh, shoot. Now it's still up there. How do I make it disappear? Let me click on agenda. Bridgetti, now I've just got the word lesbians up on the screen. Oh, okay, click hide. Okay, all right. Welcome to, it's like you guys are living in my brain. I like your last name. Have you seen my last name? Yes, I have, Rotman. All right, fine, I win, I guess. Raclis. You know what the cool thing about my name is that I realized, though? I could make a domain name, because some idiot in Indonesia bought joshrackless.com, and he won't give it back. So I don't own that. So that's why my website's joshrackless.today now. But I could make my domain JOSHRACHL .is, which I think is the domain for Israel or something. So my domain would be Josh Rackless, but I'd have to explain JOSHRACHL.is, but it would still look cool. Or if I made it even shorter, it could be RACHL.is, and then my email address could be josh@rackless. I've thought a lot about that. It makes me feel very happy and warm inside. All right. And then this will be the final comment. With your name, find a word you like and look up synonyms. You'd be surprised how cool some words synonyms for Josh. Josh works because also you're joshing around, celebrity Josh. It's like jokes about celebrities, right? Works like that. So maybe I'll just draw some celebrity Josh stickers, and that'll be my website name for like interviewing Jennifer Lawrence. So, but should the name of this talk show, like say you and I were doing a show every night, or would celebrity Josh even work for that, or should it be something else? I guess if it was just you and me, it should be Josh and Holly, or JoshRackless.media, JoshRackless.live. I know I could get all those. I could get JoshRackless.show. The problem is it's just hard to spell. Yeah, I know there's Josh Brolin. I hate that. I hate other Joshes. Every time I see somebody else named Josh, it just pisses me off. It makes me so mad. Anyways, all right. Well, this is not the last time we'll ever broadcast. So thank you, Holly, for all the advice on nutrition that you've given us tonight, which is none.
We talked about lesbians, so yeah, we kind of, we went there.
What lesbians eat. We've talked about muff burgers.
Chicken?
Vegetarians. Maybe we can talk about actual veggie burgers tomorrow, because what I did was they gave me a couple of boxes of veggie burgers at the condo barbecue, and I had them in my freezer, but they aren't like fancy ones with little wax paper between them, so it's just this big block, and I couldn't separate them without thawing them, so I put them in my freezer, but when they thaw, it becomes literally a big bag of mush. So what I've done is I've taken the big bag of mush and I put it in a frying pan, and now I have this giant, it's almost like a latke, and I cut it into little just piles of gross rice crap, and that's what I put in the microwave, and I put ketchup and mustard on it, and it's almost like if I was living in space and I could just eat piles of goo. That's what's happening right now. So I guess we'll talk about whether that's healthy or not.
I would just go get a real burger. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Is it okay to eat meat, or are you vegetarian?
No, I eat meat.
All right, I'm making a chili in my crock pot right now. Have you heard of this guy? You should look him up. Clark Barkrum. Clark. Anyways, I see all his videos. Like they're running before all my YouTube videos. It's like abs after 40, or what is it, fit after 40, something like that. And he talks about testosterone boosting foods to be fit like old guys like us. And he's like in his 50s, but he's been like a fitness model since the 80s, so he still looks good. But I eat.
There you go.
Yeah. So I need to get into shape. I got about 2 weeks left to get into Jennifer Lawrence shape. Like it's not even like, oh, I want to look good. Like I literally cannot fit into any of my pants. So I've been wearing shorts for the past 2 months. Just like elastic band shorts, because I literally cannot see. This is what, if I was shirtless, this is what you'd be getting, ladies. It's not a pretty sight. So I literally, and I don't want to like, I feel like it would be a surrender if I went out and bought fat pants. So I want to be able to fit into my pants, but I got to lose like 20 pounds in the next 2 weeks. So you can help me with that.
I can help you with that.
All right, so that's what maybe next time we'll actually discuss nutrition stuff. Carrie's going to bed, so she's going to go do 69 with her husband. Get her kid to bed, and then maybe freezing is going to.
You're going to go swing, Barhaven swing.
Yeah, Barhaven swingers, man. I got to come to Barhaven. All right, we'll come and do a road trip. We'll do a live broadcast of the Celebrity Josh show.
I moved to Orleans. It's where all the lesbians are.
Oh, Orleans. That's true. That does sound like a lesbian place. I feel like whenever I talk to a lesbian, they're in Orleans.
There's lots of us gay people here. And most of my friends that are in Orleans, 90% of them are gay. It's amazing. I'm all like, oh, that's why I moved here. Clearly.
Totally. That's like
with my people.
Commune. Is it like mostly gay women or just gay guys too? Oh, wait. Can't hear you. Hold on. Can't hear you.
Yeah, but now.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
But now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. It's like it's pretty evenly spread. There's like
evenly spread.
There's the boys and the girls. It's evenly spread. That's good.
All right. Now Jeremy's like, Canada, who is there? He wants to know if you can get a boyfriend in there.
There's more swingers in Canada. I think that's the original swingerdom is Canada.
My God, what am I doing in Toronto? Although the problem is, I can't be a swinger because I don't have anybody to swing with. I can't just be like, nobody wants a single guy. Like, hey, I'm a swinger. Like, you got to bring something to the party, right? It's like a potluck. You can't just come and eat all the food. You got to bring some food.
I don't
All right.
know. You
If
got
any
me.
ladies want to be my like swinger partner, oh God, I'm pathetic. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today on this nutrition discussion, Holly. And in our next chat, we'll talk about getting Josh into Jennifer Lawrence shape and shape to get into his pants. You know, Daniel Craig is actually going to be at TIFF too, like James Bond with his wife Rachel
Really?
Weisz, who I'm in love with. I can't look bad for Daniel
Oh,
Craig. I got to look good. Oh God. All right. So part of that's going to bed on time. 10:45. All right, it's past my bedtime. All right, thanks,
me too.
Holly. Bye, everyone. Oh, wait. I have to do a theme song. Hold on. I forgot to do our opening theme song, so this is the closing theme song.
I'm already dancing.
Let's see. What's it going to be? Uh, You've been watching the show with Josh and Holly. We hope you made. Hold on. You've been watching a discussion with Josh and Holly. We hope the talk about lesbians made you jolly. What do you think of that? I wrote that a couple of years ago, and I didn't know what it meant, but now I understand. Oh my God! And what's this girl's name again?
Oh, we lost our face. Hang on.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, hi. Bye. What's her name again? Oh, your mic's gone. Oh my God, she canceled that. We'll never know her name. Hold on. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Wait, almost heard you. Okay, can hear you again. Say her name.
Can you hear me? Ashley?
No. Yep.
Ashley.
Ashley?
Ashley
Madison?
Ashley Ellen.
Oh, Crystal knows. She's saying Ashley. And Blankstein, whoever the hell he is. Josh is a great show. It segues. I think he means segues. The word is segues. Is the word. It's a great conversation. Way too funny. Deb says, "Bring a lesbian friend." I don't have any lesbian friends. Do you think any lesbians? Okay. All right. Hey, I got a lesbian friend.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Yay!
If I can get a black friend now too, I'll have like the Holy Trinity or something. I'll be so woke. And then Antifa can't say anything. All right. Even though they don't like Jews. All right. So, I could literally talk all night. It looks like you have a penis beside you now. That's fantastic. It's just the arm. No, the other penis. Like, oh, her shoulder looks like a penis. Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen a penis. All right. Well, this is devolved. And so yes, thanks for we've already done the closing song, so I'm going to end broadcast. Everybody follow Holly Warner and follow Josh Rackless so that you'll see our next show. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, so I clicked end broadcast, and here we go.